What's going on, guys? It's Nico back at it again with another YouTube video. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I want to talk about risk management today and the simplest and the most simple way we can go at it to try and save our account for being blown, because that's obviously the goal. We want it in Forex. You have to have risk management. If you don't have risk management in Forex, you will be blowing accounts left and right and left and right. Okay, so before anything, I want you guys to like the video. I want you guys to subscribe. I want you guys to comment your opinions on everything, because it does help me. It does help me to keep going in this YouTube world. That way I can keep putting out new content for you guys, whatever you guys want and whatever you guys see helpful, okay? And follow my Twitter, all right? At Nico Saisai. I post daily there, whatever it is. I mean, I sometimes post analysis, and yeah, follow it. Okay, and you will be updated on everything that's happening within YouTube and whatever. Okay, YouTube videos. Anyways, today I want to talk about risk management and the best way to understand it. First of all, before we understand risk management and before you head into and jump into a pair like GBP JPY, right? GBP JPY. Do you guys know how much a lot costs you? How much does a lot cost? What kind of leverage are you using? All right. You have to understand that. For example, if you want to know how much a lot costs on GBP JPY and how much the pip value is, which is very important, you have to understand your pip value that you're getting. Okay. I usually go on Forex.com. They have this margin pip calculator. I will put this link in the description because I've been trying to go and find it and I couldn't find it, but I'll put this link in the description so you guys can get it right away. When you go on this margin pip calculator, it will tell you how much a pip value is, the bid rate, the required margin, and everything, okay? Let's go on all. This is our currencies. All of our currencies will be shown here, obviously, all of them. Okay. Let's go on GBP JPY. All right. We put down 100,000 because that's a standard lot. So one standard lot will give us $9.13. Okay. So $9.13. Let's put it into text here real quick. One pip. $9.13. Okay. One pip equals $9.13. And that is for one lot. All right. So if we put a standard contract, all right. So that is for one lot. And this is all depending on what kind of leverage you're using. If you're using 50 to 1, it will cost you cheaper. It will be cheaper for you, okay? So if you're using 500 to 1, it's going to be even more cheaper, okay? But the same stays. One pip equals $9.13 if you have one lot, okay? And obviously if we have two lots, it will be $18.26, okay, and so on and so forth, right? You guys can do math, all right? So now that we know that one pip equals $9.13 for one lot, depending on what you have, my risk management will always be a ratio of 1 to 3. Okay, so it's called RR, risk reward, okay? 1 to 3 is my risk reward, all right? My risk is my 1, my reward is my 3, okay? That looks terrible. But anyways, my risk is 1, my reward is 3. All right, so if I did take this head and shoulders play, we had called this out on my Twitter, okay? This was GBP JPY on the 4-hour chart. Was showing an inverted head and shoulders. Okay, perfect retest, beautiful bounce. And we did get our bounce, okay? We did get our bounce. I did 250 pips because that was a completed head and shoulders pattern, okay? So from here to here, 250 pips, all right? Why did I put just 250 pips? Because of this resistance right here. This is for another video, but because of this resistance. Anyways, if you wanted to trade something like this, obviously when we trade a head and shoulders, right? We wait for that break and retest, okay? So neckline. This would be our neckline, okay? And this would be our break, retest, and break of that break and retest, okay? Left shoulder, right shoulder, head. All right, perfect. How do we know when to stop? Okay, in my case, from the neckline to the head. 200 pips. Okay. Whatever it is, 200 pips. All right. It's very simple. So, for example, if we do have go on the 4-hour chart real quick, and we see our inverted head and shoulders right here. Got a little trading view tool. Got our inverted head and shoulders. All right. Just make it look pretty. Okay. We have our neckline, slanted neckline. We talked about this in recent videos that slanted neckline's even better. All right. We had our beautiful retest, and then we had a beautiful jump. Okay. If you would have entered right here, in my last video I said that was a perfect entry, it would have been right there. Let me switch this crayon drawing to white. All right. All right. So let's do this. So we have our obviously, sorry. We obviously have our break. We have our retest, right? We had another retest, which does happen, okay? And then we had our, okay. So in the video, I said right here would have been a perfect entry. And would that have been a perfect entry? Of course it would have been a perfect entry. All right. So if you would have entered right here with one lot, okay? One lot, which costs you $9, which is $9 a pip. All right. We would have put a long position right in this area, okay? Say we wanted a 1-to-3 ratio, okay? Say we do one, that's my minimum. My minimum is 1-to-3. Unless it's a great pair and it's a great move, then I will do 1-to-2, all right? But 1-to-3 would be my ratio, meaning my stop loss would be 50 pips, okay, for 150. All right, so 50 pips, how much money would I lose? All right, so it would be 50 pips times $9.13. All right, so that equals out to our risk, which is our risk. It would equal to $456.50. All right, and this might seem like a lot, but this is just an estimate, a rough, this is just a mock. Okay, so our reward would be our 3. Okay, our risk is $456.50. Our reward would be what? 150 times $9.13. Okay, times $9.13. Okay, so our reward would be $1,369.50. Okay. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. And you say, can I add more? Can I add more in this area? In these areas? Of course you can. Once you see that break, keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. Close your first position. Okay, but that's for another video. This is for a quick 1-to-3 risk reward ratio for a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. You could have played this all the way for 200 pips very easily to that resistance. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a quick risk management video. This is how I manage my risk. Again, I will post this link in the description below. This is for a margin pip calculator, and they have indices. Do they have indices? Let me see. I guess they don't. Wait. They don't have indices. Anyways, they do have almost all of the currency. They do have all of their currencies. I guess they don't have indices, which is weird. They have gold. Okay. Anyways, yeah, if you wanted to look at how much a pip costs, or how much a pip is giving you for per value for a lot, for example, AUD USD, you would go on 100,000 contract size, because 100,000 contracts is one standard lot. Okay, so they would give you $10 a pip. So if you had one lot on AUD USD, you would get $10 a pip, which is great value. Great value. A bad one would be AUD PLN, $2.55. But then again, it could be moving crazy. So You guys can pick through them, look through them, see what you like. But this is my risk reward ratio. Okay. And yes, you can do this. You can even it up to 1 to 2. It's totally possible. But don't do 1 to 1. That's just, I try not to do 1 to 1 because there's just not enough room for profit, okay? And if your analysis is right, you're going to slam that 1 to 3, This was great analysis. It was great. All right. So, look at your pip values and go from there. Your risk management. If you start $1,000 account, I wouldn't go ahead and put one lot on this. Like if you had 1,000, right? If you had a $1,000 account, I wouldn't risk $400, $450 on a trade, right? Why would you risk $450 on a trade? If you have a $1,000 account, you're pretty much risking 45% of your account. Okay. When it comes to that, when it comes to a $1,000 account or a $500 account, say you have a $1,000 account, try to risk 10% of the account. So, meaning in this trade, you should have put 0.10, 0.20, whatever it was, whatever that math adds up to, which I won't do the math right now, but whatever the math adds up to, 0.2 of a lot, whatever it is, risk 10% of the account. Meaning, in this trade, you should have took, if you would have entered right here, your stop loss should have been somewhere very, very close. Okay, so for example, in this trade right here, the one that we were looking at with the inverted head and shoulders, if you did have a $1,000 account and you were to risk 10%, okay, that would be, let's see, depends on your leverage, but you would want to risk 10%. So it would be your entry right here and the same exact formula, okay? So long position. All right, 50 pips, okay, for 150. All right. It'd be the same formula. Guess we can't get that even. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. It would be 50 pips for, right there. Okay, so that would be your risk. All right, 50 pips for 150 with a $1,000 account. And you want to risk $100, okay? Risk $100. And how much would you make? Yes, $300, okay? So, okay. So now we have a $1,000 account. $1,000 account. We're risking 10% of the account on each trade. Don't risk more than 10% account. Don't risk more than 10% on each trade if you have a $1,000 account. All right. Risking 10%, which means we are risking $100. Which means we are risking $100. To make, again, do this one more time. RR, okay. Our RR is 1 to 3. All right. RR meaning risk reward, right? Risk reward ratio, all right? Our reward is $300. Okay. So, whatever it is, whether it's one lot, whether it's 0.5, whatever your leverage is, whatever you're playing with, you would be risking 50 pips for 150. Okay, very simple. I hope you guys like this video. This is a very simple description on risk management and your risk and reward. Always, and guys, always have a RR, your risk ratio. All right. Whether it's a 1 to 2, whether it's 1 to 3, whether it's 1 to 8. Some people have 1 to 8, believe it or not. You could have a 1 to 8 for 20 pip stop loss. Just get in at the right time. This could have been a 1 to 8 if you just went just like that. But you never know, right? So, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I still have yet to get that webcam camera. It still hasn't come in. Everything's been so delayed. It's crazy with everything. So, I will, whenever I get that webcam, I will be setting it up and using it. Okay. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. This is Nico, and I am out. Peace.